Shalom Israel. First, giving all praises to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. All praises due. Today's video gonna be an uplifting video. This video, I'm gonna talk about the kingdom, what the kingdom's gonna look like. You know, the Bible talks about all of that. People always think that, you know, they think heaven's just like that place above, like beyond the sky, that, you know, everybody goes when they die. When really there's 3 heavens, and definitely could be a video for later. One of my friends made a video on that. I could drop that below if y'all need that. I might do that. But yeah, man, the heaven that y'all really think there is, that Christians always talk about, you know, that we go to when you die and stuff like that, and you know, there's a hell, you know, that's not real, bro. The Bible gives you a clear description of what the kingdom looks like, the kingdom of heaven. It hasn't even been built yet. So, you know, when you die, your soul goes into the dirt, and your physical body goes to the dirt, into the ground, and then your soul goes up to the Most High to be judged, and then you live out that judgment in your next life. Regeneration is what it's called. But today's gonna be an uplifting video, man. I'm gonna just talk about the kingdom in general, man. What it's gonna be like, what it look like, just in general, man. First piece that we're gonna go to Matthew 24, starting at verse 29. But before I even get into that, man, like I said, the kingdom's gonna be beautiful, man. We are under the law of liberty. You know, we are under the, you know, we're not under the law of Moses no more. That's what these Pharisees worship. You know, we're not under that no more. That's why Yahushua came. Yahushua came to keep all the laws for us. And then once he died, he established, the new law was established right then. He gave us the law before he died, and then when he died, it wasn't established. So everybody born after Yahushua was under the law of liberty. You know, until he comes back and establishes the new law. But, you know, we just got to endure to the end until that happens. So, like I said, we under the law of liberty, man. Like, it's like whatever you do out here, I mean, of course, you got to stay in the scriptures, build up in the scriptures, man. That's what you got to do. And whatever you're doing, as long as it doesn't take you away from Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, bro, it's pretty much okay, man. I mean, like, you know, of course, you have to be reasonable with a lot of things, but I know it's like, because some people think, like, oh, you can't curse, or, you know, people just being, like, Christian, they just so phony with it, bro. Like, they be saying, oh, you don't curse in church, but the moment you leave, it's fuck this, fuck that. Shut the fuck up. You know, it's all of that, bro. Like, they so phony with it. Like, they not even real with it, bro. So, like I said, things you gotta, it's just do what you gotta do, bro. You gotta meditate on the word, continue to stay in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, stay in the spirit, man. As long as you got this word, bro, and you prove everything through the scriptures, and you just abide into the scriptures to the fullest, bro, you can't go wrong, bro. Once you abide to the scriptures, bro, everything will come to you, man. Your eyes will be open, all of that, bro. And I'm here to help you with that too. So like I said, just gotta meditate on the word. But yeah, man, the kingdom it's gonna be beautiful, man. Yahushua was a creative man. As you know, he created everything that we have here. He named everything, bro. So he's definitely gonna be creative, bro. We're gonna be real creative in the kingdom, bro. But getting to the scriptures now. We're gonna start at Matthew 24, start at 29. This is red letter, so this is Yahushua's words. He says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heaven shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with the power and glory and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the 4 winds, from one end of heaven to the other. You understand, man, that we are going home. We are going home. We are not supposed to be here. We are in captivity. I know we all know that now. If you haven't seen my last video, I told y'all that, man. We are in captivity. But like I said, Yahushua says in the last days, you know, whenever the great tribulation is going through, in the very last day, man, the sun gonna be dark, the moon won't be able to shine, and then the heavens will open as a scroll. As the word says, roughly paraphrasing, and Yahushua will return. And it's on the cracker from there, bro. It's going to be on the cracker, man. If you read through Isaiah and Jeremiah of what he will do, I mean, of course, don't get into detail, but, you know, Yahushua's coming back as a lion, not a lamb. When he was here in the ancient world, he was here as the lamb, the sacrificial lamb. When he's coming back as the mighty lion of Judah, man. He come back for to put the recompense upon their heads, man, upon Esau's heads. He doing that personally. He boots on the ground. He throwing hands himself. Like I said, man, like we serve a God of life and joy, man. Like Most High, it ain't like the Most High, bro. Most High loves Israel beyond your wildest imaginations, bro. And I'm gonna give you some precepts to show you how much he loves you, man. Go to Jeremiah chapter 16. just a few precepts of, the Most High just saying, distributing his love, just showing, that he loves us above all else. Jeremiah 16, starting at verse 14. He says, "Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them. And I will bring them again into the land that I gave unto their fathers." Listen to me, man. He said, I will bring up the children of Israel out of the land of the north. The land of the north is North America, bro. It's here, bro. Land of the north. Where could that possibly be? It's North America, bro. This is where we are. This is where Judah was sent. It says, from the land of the north and all the lands we had driven them, bro. Southern Kingdom, mainly we were sent to the land of North America. We were sent to America, the Judites. Then you got everybody else. The Southern Kingdom, the Northern Kingdom was, they were sent out elsewhere because we were split in two. But like I said, man, love us be all, man. We will go home, bro. He loves us above all else. Turn to Exodus 11 and 7. Another verse tells you how he loves you, bro. Exodus 11 and 7. And it reads, "But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue, against man or beast, that ye may know how that the Lord doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel," bro. When I tell you that Israel is built different, we literally built different, bro. Cut from two different cloths, bro. Everybody else was made by the angels. We was made by the Most High himself. Most High made us, man. We are built different, bro. Another one. Turn to Psalms 147. Psalms 147. Starting at verse 19. "He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord." The Lord is only dealing with us. He loves us more than anybody else, bro. We are his chosen people. Turn to 2 Samuel chapter 7. Starting at verse 23. "And what one nation in the earth is like thy people, even like Israel, whom the Most High went to redeem for a people to himself, and to make him a name, and to do for you great things and terrible for thy land before thy people, which thou redeemest to thee from Egypt, from the nations and their gods." Most High took us for a people unto himself. Turn to Joel 2 and 27. Sorry, bro. This is all through the scriptures, bro. Israel beyond anyone else, bro. The Most High does not love everybody, bro. I can't remember the verse, but it said it's in Romans for sure. It says, "As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated." I think it's in Romans chapter 9 somewhere. Can't remember off the top of my head. But I'm telling you, man, the Most High, it was ordained for us to be like this, bro. Everything that has happened to Israel, everything that we have, the love that, we build different, bro. It may not look like it right now because we're in captivity, but I promise you, the Most High loves us beyond else, bro. Joel 2 and 27. "And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else, and my people shall never be ashamed," bro. "For if God is for you, who shall be against you," bro? God is for Israel, bro. Who could possibly even stand in his way? He created all things. He's in control of everything, bro. Who could be against us, bro? Psalms, the first book of Psalms. The very first book. I'm going to read the full thing. Listen to this, man. "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. So I told you, bro, you got to read this word day and night. Every day you can, as often as you can, bro. Even if I know people be having busy. I'm an athlete. I'm a student athlete. I go to college, and I got, I play football here too. I have a very busy schedule, but I definitely got to find time to make videos when I can, read the word. Sometimes, whether I got to get up early, stay up late, or in between classes like now, I got to just make a video or something. It was on my heart, bro. It's like, just do what you can, bro. As long as you trying, bro. And if you got more in you, do more. Like, don't settle for less with the Most High, bro. If you know you got more in you, do more. Verse 3. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of waters, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor the sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. Living ungodly, bro, it's not right, man. And you may ask yourself, how do you know if you live ungodly or not? You know, bro. It's always that, that little thing that talks to you in your head when you think about doing something, bro, and you just always have that eagerness, not eagerness, but that little, that hesitation, bro. That's your righteous mind talking to you, bro. Everything is your subconscious. Yeah, bro, but everybody got some sense. It's your conscious, bro. It's your spirit telling you this ain't right, bro. Your spirit can sense things when it's not right, bro. And then you say, it's times where I didn't had and I, got invited to a party or something. I'm like, nah, I don't know. It ain't, something don't feel right, bro. And then I look on Snapchat later, and then that party got shut up. Like, it's just my spirit, bro. Like, I'm not being arrogant or nothing. It's like your spirit knows, bro. Your spirit will know, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Your spirit will know. Trade this word for nothing, bro. Trade the Bible for nothing. This word right here, bro. This has to be your guide in life, bro. Guide through everything, bro. I promise you, this book can answer everything you ask, bro. Just ask Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua anything, bro, and he'll reveal it to you. And I mean, the timing is everything too. It might not be exactly when you want it, but I promise you, it'll come to pass soon. So now, you may ask yourself, what should we expect in the kingdom when it's complete? What's the kingdom gonna look like? Well, if you ever wonder what heaven looked like, it was thoroughly explained in Revelation chapter 21. The book of Revelations was written by disciple John, St. John. They call him John the Revelator. He was given visions of things that no other man was ever given. Because when Yahushua was being killed, he was the only disciple that stood at his feet next to Mary when he was being killed. All the other disciples hid, and that's why they all died martyrs' deaths. Martyrs' death, they all got their heads cut off. Because, Esau back then, in the Romans, they like cutting heads off. They live by the sword, they die by the sword. They like cutting heads off, so that's what they used to do. But John was the only one who died of natural causes because he was the only one that stood by Yahushua the entire time he was being killed. So the Most High rewarded him for that. And in his reward, he got to see what the kingdom was going to look like when it's all said and done. And we ain't even got there yet, bro. He showed him this 2,000 years ago, bro. This been waiting 2,000 plus years for this. So we're going to start at verse 10. This is what it's talking about right here. And it reads, this is John talking, remember that. An angel came unto him. Just a little, oh, is that even in here? Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 1. Go to verse 1. Revelations 21, starting at verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Like I said, there's 3 heavens, bro. The first heaven is where we're at now. I'm going to just give that to you for free. The first heaven is where we are now. This is the first heaven. The second heaven is the sky, the firmament, where the stars are, the cloud, that's in the sun and moon. That's the second heaven. The third heaven is where the Father is. That's where Yahweh himself is, bro. No one's able to go up there, bro. Only Yahweh and the angels, I believe. But other than that, bro, no one's up there besides the Father, bro. But like it says, it says the first heaven and earth will pass away. This heaven will pass away, bro. This will be destroyed. Like I said, it's going to be fire and brimstone. It's going to be the second death. But the Bible says it calls it the second death because the first death was when the flood came with Noah in the ark. That's the first death. And, y'all thought that when it said, the rainbow, you think that the Most High won't destroy the earth again. If you read it carefully, he says, I will never destroy the earth again by flood. He never said I wouldn't destroy it again. He just said I won't do it by flood. So that's why the second time, when he's going to destroy the earth the second time, it's going to be by fire and brimstone. Get it? Come on now. Take it. Verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High, coming from God, out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. This is going to be new. The Most High loves, man. He's given us this new kingdom as a bride does things for, husband does for his bride. His bride. Verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And God himself shall be with them and be their God. Be their power. He is our power, bro. Verse 4. And the Most High God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there will be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. You can also get these things, and I think it's Jeremiah 60. If I have time, I get to it, but I think Jeremiah 60, it was saying how, it's kind of saying the same thing in Revelation. They correlate. It's saying how, after the great tribulation is done, bro, you're gonna be no more crying, no more pain, bro. Everything's gonna be done away with, bro. Literally everything we would know of, it'll be gone, bro. Most I say it's done. How is I gonna look at you and say, well done, my faithful servant? Give you that crown upon your head, bro. Put you in them chariots, bro. Take us back home. Home that awaits for us, bro. Just gotta endure to the end, bro. Like I said, it's all coming to pass soon, bro, because it's definitely moving out here, though. If you pay attention to what's going on in your surroundings outside, bro, throughout the world, bro, this vaccine, this chip, I'm telling you, bro, it's all coming soon. It's going to hit a lot of people in the head. Like I said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, bro. Most High wasn't just talking about the word, too. He talking about what's going on outside. Because if you don't know what's going on outside, if you would have read the word, you would understand why everything going on in this world. But y'all don't want to hear that. Anyways, verse 5. And he said, and he that sat upon the throne, now John saying this is the Most High himself told him that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. Now, if you believe, Salat. Back in Ecclesiasticus 1, I can't remember what verse, it's saying how, no new thing under the sun. But this is stuff that's going to come to pass, though. This is the only exception, because this will be new. This ain't even done yet. Like I said, everything was created. This is going to be another creation. The first creation, there's actually two creations, Genesis. But, he going to destroy this and bring upon something new. And he told John to write this stuff down because it's true and faithful. Everything that John said, is true, bro. Verse 6. And he said unto me, It is done. I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake, which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Like I said, bro, the second death is going to be when he comes raining down on fire and brimstone upon this land, bro. And all these people will not make it into the kingdom, bro. If you're fearful, you're unbelieving, you're abominable, you're a murderer, you're a whoremonger. And whoremongering, this is going to men and women, Dudes think it's okay, have sex with all these girls and stuff, bro. Like that. Like, that's cool, bro. You out here just whoremongering, bro. And also whoremongering for you, that's people that's in the truth. For Pharisees, bro, that's serving other guys, bro. Because men are able to physically fornicate. Men are able to have multiple wives. That's how it was back in the ancient days, bro. So that's why, because the hierarchy goes, you have every child is the Israelite woman. She's above the children. Then the Israelite woman the thing that's above the Israelite woman is the Israelite man. Then the thing that's above the Israelite man is Yahushua himself, and the thing that's above Yahushua is Yahweh the Father. So that's to say, you only can fornicate to things that's above you. So, women fornicate against men by having sex with other men. Because back then you only had one man back then. You were a virgin and you only had sex with one man for your entire life. But then men, they can fornicate against Yahushua or the Father because they have other gods. They serve other gods. But like I said, I'm probably getting on talk, but sorry if I confuse y'all, but if you get it, you get it. But like I said, this is the second death, bro. The first death was the flood. Going into verse 9, it says, "And there came unto me one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials full of 7 last plagues, and talked with me, saying, Come hither, I will show thee the bride, the Lamb's wife." He's about to show him what the kingdom looks like. All right, now this is what John wrote. Everything I'm about to tell you from here on out is very important. Very main reason why I'm making this video is to show you how beautiful this stuff is, bro. Now listen up. "And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain." Now I'm gonna pause right here. He said, "Carry me away to the spirit." This proves that the verse, I can't even think of the verse right now, but he says, "Flesh and blood cannot enter the kingdom of the Most High, bro. Kingdom of heaven, bro. Flesh and blood cannot enter." That's why he was carried away in the spirit, because only the spirit, your spirit only makes it, bro. Continuing on, "And he showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from God." Now he's showing the kingdom, "having the glory of God, and her light was like unto a stone, most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal." Listen to verse 12. "And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. On the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb." The number 12 is very significant. Why? Because we have 12 tribes of Israel. If you can Google it, you can even Google today's 12 tribes of Israel, bro. I got a picture on my phone. I say it might not pull it up, it might not show, but I'm telling you, bro, 12 tribes of Israel, bro. Those are the people that will enter the kingdom. People always think it's a spiritual Israel. No, it's not spiritual, bro. If you don't even know you're Israel, you won't even know what. Let's say everybody does make it to heaven, right? Let's say we all get to this point and we stand in front of all these 12 gates. If you don't believe you're Israel, if you don't know, you say you're Israel, but you don't even know what tribe you come from, bro, you wouldn't even know what gate to walk through. Come on now, bro. Make it make sense. You wouldn't even know what gate to walk through, bro. I'm not sure if I can even see this, but y'all see that? It might be backwards, but this is a picture right here, bro. These are the 12 tribes, bro. I'm gonna read it out for you. So in the Bible, there's 12 tribes. Judah refers to your American blacks today, your so-called black people. You know, Yahushua comes from the tribe of Judah. That's why he was a so-called black man in the Bible. If you read his description in Revelation 1:14, it will say he had white woolly hair, he had red eyes because he liked to drink wine, and he had skin looked like he was like skin that was bronze that would look like it was burned in the furnace, bro. It's also in Daniel 10:9, I believe, or 7:9. But those correlate because it tells you how dark he was, bro. And then tribe of Benjamin are your West Indian blacks. Those are like your Jamaicans. Your Levi are your Haitians. Ephraim are your Puerto Ricans. Manasseh are your Cubans. Simeon are your Dominicans. Zebulun are your people who are Mayans, people like Guatemala to Panama. Gad are your Native American Indians. Reuben are your Seminole Indians. Asher are your Incas, people who come from like Colombia, Uruguay, people like that. Issachar are your Mexicans. And Naphtali are your Argentina/Chile people, or people who come from the area. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel, bro. So in the kingdom, there's gonna have 12 gates, and on the name of each gate will have one of the tribes on it, bro. That's how you know what gate you go through, bro. If you ascribe to those, bro, you're Israel, bro. But also, we don't really know who Israel is now, based off of looks and appearance, because there's some people could be confused in the face, because when we had slavery times, bro, there were so many mixed seed. You had the masters raping the slaves, and you know, so the seed was just passed around. There's so many mixed seeds out here, bro. So now that's what we have to judge by the spirit, bro. If your spirit resonates with these scriptures, bro, if you consider yourself, if you're a so-called white person, bro, and even you ascribe to these scriptures, bro, and this song makes sense to you, and your spirit, like I said, you got eyes to see and ears to hear, bro, then you're Israel, bro. We judge by the spirit. We don't judge by the appearance. And of course, if we go by appearance, kind of, because it may help you get a little understanding from it. That's why I like to go by and talk to people who call themselves black people. And I like I said in my first few videos, bro, I had questions for them, like to ask themselves, bro. And if they ascribe to what I'm asking them and stuff, you know, then they could be Israel. They're probably all Israel, but they just don't know it because they're asleep. They got the veil over their eyes. So Like I said, but that's another video too, talking about how we got a lot of people blind spiritually. But like I said, we have 12 gates. So we got 12 names, 12 tribes. There's 12 angels guarding the gates. And holding the foundation of the city are the 12 apostles of the Lamb, bro, of Yahweh's people, bro. That's John, that's Mark, that's Matthew, you know? All of them, bro. That's Peter. All of them, bro. They got the foundations of the wall. Now we're gonna get into the details. You know what? I think I'm gonna cut the video here, so then it's not too long. I'm gonna give you 2 parts. The next video, I'm gonna start at Revelations 21 to 15. I'm gonna announce it before I start the video again, but I'm gonna cut part 1 here. We're gonna start part 2 in a second.